Pinterest marketing. How does Pinterest work for a business? Hi friends, I'm Elizabeth Skordinski. I am a Pinterest marketing strategist, having sold over $45 million in 2021, 2022 from live streaming and shoppable content with video. Let's go ahead and dive in today talking about Pinterest marketing and a Pinterest strategy of how can this work for your business to make some coin. What I talk about with clients, I have worked on Pinterest with Wayfair, iRobot, Amazon, Lowe's, Geniverse, a ton of different brands, T3 Micro, a ton of different brands, and selling a lot through Pinterest to help increase your business. And for me, my biggest thing is I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I have an amazing 7-year-old. I want passive income so I can be on the soccer field with my kid and the basketball games and taking summertime off to be with my kid and my hot husband, where I'm not slaving away in front of a computer like I had previously done before implementing a lot of these strategies to help create passive income. So let's talk a little bit about Pinterest. How can this work for your business? When I consult clients, and you can check that out in the description link below if you do want a further in-depth consultation. The first thing I look at is what are you doing now? What's not working with that? Or what are you doing now and what is working? We take a massive audit of your business to first see, okay, what's going on with your company? What's going on with your Pinterest, with your business? And how can Pinterest then help penetrate to add on top of that? My dad is an economist and I love Warren Buffett. My dad has taught me the power of compounding interest, like Warren Buffett talks about substantially. The power of compounding interest is what Pinterest marketing is. What you do today should be 4 years, and this is the intention, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, down years from now, still relevant. We have a very specific strategy in which we employ to do that, to make sure we're having evergreen content. But first, what you need to do, if you've never done anything with Pinterest, you need to make sure your account is a business account and not a personal account. You want to get a business account. That's first and foremost. Number two, off of that business account, you're going to need to claim your website. Pinterest makes it very easy for Pinterest marketing and with your Pinterest strategy to have your website claimed. You need to make sure that you're doing that. And then step number 3 with that is we employ there's a whole lengthy strategy that is, we have refined that to sell millions and millions and millions of dollars through Pinterest with using SEO. And so that's the biggest thing on this with Pinterest is thinking about it and going in with the mindset of Pinterest with your marketing strategy is how can you make this content relevant years from now? For me, Pinterest, when I started YouTube and Pinterest 4 or 5 years. I started YouTube 5 years ago, Pinterest 4 years ago. I'm still making money off of the pins and the work I did on Pinterest 4 years ago. In fact, this morning I opened up my different accounts. I wanted to see what had been deposited. Boom, I know exactly where these things are coming from with my finances and with our business or with our company. Where that's coming from, that's from work I did 4 years ago on Pinterest. So that's the really cool part about Pinterest. If you are a Pinterest beginner or diving into this even not as a beginner, more advanced, is the power of compounding interest. What you're doing today is going to affect your business 4 years from now. 5 years from now, down the pike. And then if we reverse engineer your strategy, I love coming up with strategies for clients, but if you're doing your own Pinterest marketing strategy, when you reverse engineer that strategy, how do you lay that framework? Thinking with the end in mind that you want this to still be relevant 5 years from now. So that's one of the really, really cool parts about this is you can deep dive in and make a very solid foundation with your business with Pinterest content, which is it's a visual search engine. It isn't like Google with SEO. But it's a visual search engine. That visual though now has changed, which is where my strategy and my expertise comes in, is with video. Using Pinterest static pins, which are photos, and Pinterest videos. There's a couple different ways you can do that with live streaming and shoppable videos too. So using it as a visual search engine, with that search engine, what are people searching with? What are people searching for? And then organizing what's called boards. You have boards on there, and some people say that boards are passe. They are not passe, friends. They are not passe. Pinterest marketing, that is one of the big strategies in which we employ, is having different boards or different keywords or different topics in there for what you're going to be posting. Now, can you, and I get this frequently from clients, can you repurpose your marketing strategy that you use over on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever? Can you repurpose that content on Pinterest? Somewhat. you need to make sure if you're using Canva that you use, and I'll link it down in the description link below, the option to be able to resize it. You need to make sure you be able to resize it to Pinterest dimensions. The dimensions of pins are different than like an Instagram square or like an Instagram story. Or Facebook with it where it's horizontal versus the vertical, or YouTube where it's horizontal versus the vertical. Pinterest stuff is vertical. So you can repurpose that content, but there's a very specific strategy in which you do that. But that is part of the strategy that we use. Like your TikToks, for example, you can take off the watermark, make sure if you're using for Instagram Reels or TikToks, you can use those videos for your Pinterest marketing strategy. But you need to make sure you take the watermark off of it. Just now, Pinterest has released a new press release that you'll be able to have direct links to wherever you want. Before, they were just for affiliate marketing type things, like going to like an Amazon type thing. Now you can do it to your blog, you can do it to a sales page, you can use those Pinterest video pins, like from repurposing TikTok or repurposing Instagram Reels, over to the specific websites that you want in terms of marketing. So the takeaways from this in terms of how do you use this for your business: one, you need to make sure you get your professional account. Two, claim your website. And then three is you need to start figuring out your SEO keywords and figuring out content that is evergreen and starting to do your marketing, thinking with the end in mind, that you need to market with evergreen content in mind. And that's where we really heavily hit on, and that's how, you know, one of the ways we have sold $45 million in the past 2 years is through video marketing and live streaming, and using that in a very specific way with data. And Pinterest is wonderful because you can get that data easily to be able to figure out how this can best work for your business. But and then making sure that when you're posting, that you have a clear-cut strategy. We use posting with Tailwind. I will link that also down below. That's one of the reasons why I can be on my kids' soccer field and basketball games, is I know my Pinterest stuff is posting for static pins as of right now. That may change, but the video pins don't post on auto post. The static pins do. And those static pins, the photo pins, those are posting while I'm with my family. Cha-ching. While I'm out with my hot husband on a date. Cha-ching. That money, those views, those impressions, those website clicks, all of that machine of that is still going while I'm sleeping. While I'm doing other work like filming this video, I'm still making money over there. And that's where, for your business, I want you to reframe the power of compounding interest. You build off of that foundation of what you're doing now. The lifespan of a TikTok video, a couple days. The lifespan of an Instagram video, a couple of days. The lifespan of a Facebook video, a couple of days. YouTube, a little bit longer, for months, plural. Pinterest, years has been my experience. Now, all of my pins go for years. No, some of them absolutely do flop with full and authenticity, but some of them, and there's where, when we work with our clients too, is there's a very specific pin type that you can work through to get those Pinterest viral pins and to go viral on Pinterest, and to use that marketing strategy for your business that is going to help you really crush this year in terms of your marketing strategy with grace and ease, and also being able to not sacrifice your family, not sacrifice times with your kids, not sacrifice time with your partner, while building a multi-million-dollar business, or whatever your sales goals or whatever your goals for your particular business are. Helping a lot of people. At the end of the day, that is for me being of maximum service, helping a lot of people and helping myself in the process as well. So be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Elizabeth Skwardinsky. It's my pleasure being here with you today. Check out part 2 of our marketing strategies with Pinterest and our Pinterest ways to really make your business fruitful. Have a great day, friends.